Folks, how are we doing today? It's Andrew down here at C. Harper Honda, and behind me are the 2025 Honda Accords. We have the entry-level LX model and the all-new SE trim level. I'm going to show you a few of the differences that you get between these two models in the all-new SE trim level. So let's not waste any more time, and let's hop right into it. And here they are. On my right here is the 2025 Honda Accord LX. This is the entry-level model for the Accord model lineup. And then, of course, one up, we have the all-new SE trim level for 2025, which essentially replaces the previous EX trim level model and kind of gives you that mid-grade option with a few extra goodies before you step into the hybrid sport and above models. So these are our two gas-powered Honda Accords featuring a 192 horsepower, 1.5 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder motor. They're a pretty good value in my opinion. If you need a nice roomy sedan with a very comfortable and compliant ride, you're going to want to check out these Accords. Now let's start off by taking a look at the 2025 Accord LX. Of course, this is our entry-level model, so it is a bit more basic looking, but it's nice transportation for anyone who's looking for a big, comfortable sedan. Of course, we have our all-new exterior design that debuted in the 2023 model year. And what's great is even on being our entry-level model, we do still have these beautiful silver-painted 17-inch alloy wheels. We have our LED headlight standard, of course our LED rear tail lights as well as we come around to the back. As you'll note, we have a little bit of a bright orange trim around the top edges of the window there, as you can see. Here are those LED tail lights that we were noting on earlier. Really nice looking sedan. Almost enjoy how it has a bit of a hatchback look, even though it does open this trunk like a traditional sedan. But yeah, really, this doesn't look like a super basic model for being the LX trim level, which I greatly appreciate. However, it is a little bit more of a basic look, and that's where this SE comes into line, which is very exciting for the 2025 model year. So as I said previously, the SE replaces the EX trim level and really just injects a bit more style into the gas-powered Honda Accords without having to step up into the higher-priced hybrid models. So with this, of course, we get a few new features for the 2025 SE. As you can see, of course, both models do have their gloss black painted grills, but we do have some gloss black accents down here on the lower front grille. Of course, our mirrors are painted in gloss black as well. Our chrome trim that's seen on the LX model has been deleted and is blackened out here for adding a little bit more of that cooler exterior look. It really looks nice against this urban gray metallic color as well. And then our shark fin antenna, of course, is also blackened out, which you'll see is body colored on the LX. And honestly, the main showstopper here is the gloss black painted 17-inch alloy wheels. Now they really are the same design as you'll see on the LX model, but they are enhanced so much with that gloss black paint that you get on the SE. Overall, I think that Honda did a very nice job when designing this SE model to really kind of bring it up to the trend and give it that more sporty look, as people are looking for our alloy silver painted wheels and really like that dark and black look that's on trend, especially with this beautiful urban gray exterior color. I really think Honda did quite a nice job when deciding to replace the EX with this all-new SE trim level. Now, while we're here, let's talk about a few of the differences between the LX and this all-new SE model. And while we're on the exterior, we can talk about colors. Of course, I said this is the urban gray exterior color that we have on the SE, and it is only available on this model and above. You cannot get that on the LX, that is. You can also option Canyon River, a nice blue color on this SE model, another color that you can't get on the LX trim level. And while both of these Accords do come standard with the Honda Sensing Safety Suite, which I'll put on the screen here, once you step up into the SE trim level here, you do get your blind spot monitoring, which is a very nice feature to have. Now, those are pretty much the main differences on the exterior between the LX and the all-new SE trim level. Let's take a seat on the inside and show you some of the differences in there. All right, walking up into the LX model, you will see by these three ridges, this does have our smart entry system with our automatic walk-away locking system, which is very nice on this Accord, especially just being an entry-level model. And here is the interior on the LX for a nice premium cloth black seats. really soft and comfortable, not a super scratchy cloth, which is nice. Now these seats are fully manual adjustable, so if you do want some power adjustable seats, well, you're going to want to step up into the SE trim level. Let's take a look at our door over here. Nice soft touch materials, a little bit more of that kind of soft touch material here and on the armrest. Of course, we do have our automatic front driver and passenger window and our mirror controls. And once again, nice gray headliner up top, LED interior illumination. And we do have our urethane steering wheel right here. It's not leather wrapped. You'd have to step up into a sport model to get that. And as we take a seat in the Honda Accord LX, we'll just put our foot on the brake to start this Accord up. And as you can see, we do have a nice digital driver's information display. Unlike some of the other Honda Accord models, it is a fully LCD digital display. It's not a half one with an analog gauge, which is super nice. Of course, we do have our audio controls on the left side of the steering wheel, our cruise control and our lane keep system, our lane centering system. So even on the base model, you do have our lane centering system, which is a very nice feature, especially if you're going to be driving on a longer road trip. Taking a look at our infotainment, we do have our 7-inch standard infotainment system. Of course, it has AM, FM radio, and ability to put in our wired Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And powering this is a 4-speaker audio system. Of course, it is definitely a bit more of a basic audio system here in the LX model, but as we'll show you in the SE, the upgrades are not that much more. Beneath that, you do get automatic climate control on the Accord LX. It is only single zone, but it is just a nice automatic climate control system that'll keep the vehicle warm or cool, whatever you need. And then, of course, below that, we have 2 USB-C charging outlets, which is nice and modern. Some cubby space, of course, our gear selector for our CVT transmission. 2 very large cup holders here, which is nice. Our economy mode, our automatic start, stop, off switch, our automatic parking brake, and of course our brake hold feature. Behind that, we do have a nice soft, really plush armrest here. And opening that up, nice deep amount of storage, and of course a traditional 12-volt outlet. Now, besides that, that's pretty much all you get on the LX up front. It's just a nice, economical car, super comfortable, has just the features you need. And of course, if you want a little extras, well, we'll show you what you get on the SE trim level. And if we step into the rear of the LX for 2025, well, of course, we have this really large and comfortable rear seat, lots of leg room, lots of shoulder room, and some nice headroom as well. But we have an all-new update for 2025 for the LX. So even on the entry-level trim level, we do have rear HVAC vents, which is finally, thank you, Honda. It feels like they've been answering my request, which is really good. So you have a little bit more direct air for our rear passengers, pets, whoever will be back here. Beneath that, of course, we do have 2 USB-C charging outlets, a mat pocket on the right behind the passenger seat, and just a normal blank seat here on the driver's side. All right, and let's take a look at the interior on this all-new SE trim level. Now, upon first look, you will notice that it is a pretty similar look to the LX that we just came out of. Of course, we do have these really nice, soft, comfortable cloth bucket seats. Same material, no differences there. But as we go down, we do have our 10-way power driver adjustable front seat. Just a super nice feature to have with our lumbar support as well. So if you're looking for a little more lumbar support, you're probably going to want to look at an SE trim level. Taking a look at our door cards here, all the materials are the same, no differences between the LX and this model. So let's hop in and show you some other differences. And now, as you can see, the interior on this SE model is pretty similar to the one that we get in the LX trim level, and there's nothing wrong with that. Very nice and comfortable here. So pretty much everything is the same in regards to, we have, of course, our driver information display, our LCD one right here. Same urethane wrapped steering wheel. You would have to step up into a sport hybrid model to get a leather wrapped wheel. Of course, our audio controls are the same. Our cruise control and lane centering, the same. And our infotainment system, while though it is a 7-inch screen, just like on the LX model, it does have an upgraded audio system. Of course, you do get our 8-speaker audio system here on the SE model. So if you are looking for a little bit of a better audio listening experience, the SE is definitely the model I would recommend to you. Now, going beneath that, of course, we do have some additional goodies that you get on this SE over the LX. First being our dual zone automatic climate control. So you don't have to fight with your passenger princess or whomever over here with what temperature should be. Both sides can choose what temperature they like, which is a really nice feature to have. With that, of course, we also have 3-stage heated seats here available on the SE model. I personally love heated cloth seats. Just get all of the benefits of heated leather with none of the drawbacks. So you get that, of course, as well. Beneath that, everything else is pretty much the same. Of course, we do have our same USB-C outlets, no wireless charging on this model. Everything else here pretty much looks the same that you would get versus the LX model, including our nice soft center console with our 12-volt outlet. Now, one difference to note here over on the glove box is the SE model does come with a lockable glove box. Not sure why that's omitted on the LX trim level, however, it is. So if that's really something you want, which I'm not sure that many people are looking for it, you will have to step up into the SE trim level. Now, if we take a look at the roof of the SE model, well, it is the same similar light material that you get in the LX. Of course, we do have some sunglass storage here, but one big feature to note is, of course, our standard sunroof that you get, powered sunroof, moonroof, whatever you want to call it, on the SE trim level. And on a beautiful 75-degree Pennsylvania day that we're getting right now, I would love to crack that open, let some additional fresh air and sunlight into the cabin of this Accord. And as we take a look at the rear seat area on the SE model, well, there really isn't any changes out in the back here versus the LX model. We're just going to appreciate those rear HVAC vents that you get as well, standard on all 2025 Honda Accords. All right, one final thing to note before we wrap up this video, of course, is taking a look at the trunk on these two models. Of course, we have a really nice wide trunk back here on the Accord. This is the LX. A lot of space right here. And of course, if you want even more space, we can just fold this down. On the LX, however, though, it is a single piece folding rear seat. So as you can see, just like that, it folds down in one piece, giving you even more cargo room. However, there is one advantage if you step into the SE model, and that is it becomes a 60-40 split rear seat. So as you can see, we have two levers right here to pull. And if I come around into the rear seat in the back, well, there we go. Now we have a 60-40 split. So if you want to have the ability to haul some passengers with some extra cargo, you can do that. And you can only do that starting in the SE trim level. Now, once again, powering both of these Honda Accord LX and SE models is our 1.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, producing 192 horsepower. Really is a nice amount of power for this size sedan. Has a nice amount of low end torque with that turbocharged motor, and it provides back an even pretty good amount of fuel economy for not being the hybrid model. So whether you get the LX or the SE, you're going to get 29 miles per gallon city, 37 miles per gallon highway, leading to a 32 mile per gallon combined fuel economy rating. And finally, let's talk about the prices between these two models, the LX and the SE trim level. So taking a look at the price on the 2025 Honda Accord LX. Our starting price has an MSRP of $28,295. This one is optioned with a $455 platinum white pearl exterior paint color. And with our destination and handling, brings our total price just under $30,000 at $29,845. And now of all of the extras you get on the SE model, including our black exterior trim, our wheels, our upgraded sound system, our 60-40 split rear seat, and so forth, our starting price on this model does start just over $30,000 at $35,660. Once again, we do have our $455 Urban Gray Pearl exterior paint color, and with destination and handling, we're all in at around $32,110. Alrighty, folks, those are all of the differences and all of the standard features on the 2025 Honda Accord LX in the all-new SE trim level. Drop a comment below. Let me know which one would you choose, or perhaps would you choose one of the hybrid models in the Accord lineup. I think, in my opinion, the SE is a no-brainer. For just a little bit more money, you get a ton more standard equipment, heated seats, sunroof, a little extra safety with blind spot monitoring for just a little bit more money. But if not, the LX, once again, of course, is a great entry-level model, super big, comfortable, safe, and of course, being a Honda, nice and reliable. So, if you do enjoy this video, please be sure to hit like, hit subscribe. We've got plenty more coming on all of the new Hondas and all of the makes and models we carry at the C. Harper Auto Group. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful day.